guys, it's Foxboy, and today we're gonna see origin stories of Skibidi toilets. Get this video to 500 likes and let's go!
After the invasion of the Skibidi toilets, the world was gripped by chaos. The only thing that saved the world was a brave squad of cameramen.
Whoa, there's a giant toilet! What?
The next battlefield of this merciless war was the small town of Mandis City. In this town lived the happy family, and one day fate decided to play a cruel joke on them. During a fight between Skibidi toilets and cameramans, a defeated toilet fell on the family home. The terrible incident claimed the lives of the entire family except John. The entire house was drenched in the green blood of the Skibidi toilets, and John was left alone among the ruins, unable to believe what was happening. He sat in silence for hours, watching his city be destroyed.
Poor John.
Suddenly, a strange sound came from behind a broken TV filled with green radioactive liquid. The mutated blood of a Skibidi toilet had gotten into the TV and brought it to life. The TV's circuit boards were covered with a thin layer of nerves, making it conscious and intelligent. The television, which had superhuman intelligence, understood that without a physical body, it would be just a piece of metal. The mutated TV offered John a deal. He would help destroy all the Skibidi toilets, and in return, John would have to give him his body. He was left with no other choice.
Guys, John had to sacrifice his body to revenge his family. Wait, let's keep going.
TV's deal, and the two of them began to carry out their insidious plan of massacre and revenge. The mutated TV showed John the detailed schemes and details of the plan to make them one. John followed the instructions step by step, assembling the terrifying technology. Soon everything was ready. All that was left was the final step, to merge with the television and take on a new form. With unwavering determination, he put the mutated TV on his head and
he really did it like that! He did it like me, he just put the TV on top of his head, like this.
The TV now had a body and could fulfill John's promise. The destruction of all Skibidi toilets on this planet became his main goal. In a short time, all cameramans were amazed at the power of this creature and gave it the TV man.
He became the king of cameramans.
The TV man's screen left only ash on the Skibidi toilets. This is the origin story of TV Man.
Whoa! Let's get to the next one, guys. Origin story of Speaker Man.
Humanity was failing. Every day a new, more powerful species of Skibidi toilets appeared.
That's creepy. That is creepy.
The scientists who developed weapons to stop the Skibidi toilets were desperate. Nothing worked against these horrible creatures.
Oh, it's scary.
The only one who didn't give up was scientist Dr. Clark. He conceived a genius plan to destroy all Skibidi toilets. He wanted to develop a special teleport gun that would be able to move Skibidi toilets to another universe.
That's a genius scientist.
He was a fool and freak, saying it was impossible, but Dr. Clark didn't think so. He used all his knowledge to create something impossible to imagine, and after 2 long months, the teleporter gun was ready. When the time came to test the gun, he took the risk because he couldn't allow anyone else to be hurt by his creation. He decided to test the gun on a captured small Skibidi toilet.
Oh, poor Skibidi.
Overcoming his fear, he decides to use his teleporter. He pointed it at the little toilet and pulled the trigger. But instead of a Skibidi toilet, it was Dr. Clark who vanished. All scientists watching this experiment were shocked.
Oh, I think I know what happened. The scientists blended with Skibidi toilet and they became one. Let's see the truth.
On waking up, Dr. Clark didn't know where he was. The entire planet was a huge radioactive dump. Doctor realized that his teleport gun was broken.
No.
For a second he lost hope, but Dr. Clark didn't give up. He started going over the teleporter gun and realized that he could fix it. Without the right tools and parts, it took much longer to fix the teleporter gun. During this long stay, the radiation had changed him. He had grown several times in size, gained in human strength, and his face was pulsing with radioactive blood.
Oh my god, look at the scientist! Look at the scientist!
Everything was ready.
He's
The mutated
creepy!
Dr. Clark opened a portal and immediately entered it. In a couple of seconds he was swept millions of miles away and randomly teleported into an audio store. Due to the failed teleportation, he merged with the store's equipment. His muscles were covered in super strong material.
He looked like the
His
Hulk.
bones became steel. His blood vessels changed to cables, and instead of a head, he now had a speaker. No longer Dr. Clark needed to create a weapon. He became a weapon itself.
This is the Hulk, guys. He's just wearing a white suit. Next origin story is Cameraman.
After the appearance of Skibidi toilets, fear and
Why is
terror
this
gripped
city
the world.
destroyed?
Cities and countries have been destroyed. No one can defeat these creatures.
Oh,
The leaders of the countries realized that ordinary people could not resist these powerful and terrible
yes,
creatures.
they are
It was
monsters.
decided to create a special squad that would be able to counter this danger. Secret
military?
services from different countries joined forces and began to recruit specialists. At the head of the special squad was the scientist Dr. Mortis, an experienced military engineer and scientist. For months, the scientists studied the enemy, looking for weaknesses and developing new.
That's what scientific do. They study something for years. That's why they are geniuses.
They studied closely the tactics and behavior of the Skibidi toilets, seeking to find their weaknesses. Finally, they were ready for a confrontation. A secret squad set out to fight back against the Skibidi toilets, but they proved not only stronger, but also smarter than ordinary humans. In the blink of an eye, the special squad was wiped out.
No, that's sad.
Those who escaped were horrified by the power of these creatures.
Oh,
Everyone realized that regular squad would not be able to defeat these monsters. They realized that they needed their own monsters to win. After the defeat, Dr. Mortis came up with a new idea. He proposed a terrifying plan that could stand up to the Skibidi toilets.
wait.
The surviving agents were left with no choice, and they agreed to a risky experiment. Dr. Mortis set about executing his plan. Each agent underwent genetic modification, turning them into something horrible.
Oh my god, he's
Their
creepy.
blood was replaced with the blood of
He's
captured
scary.
Skibidi toilets to strengthen their bodies, giving them unique properties. The agents' limbs have been replaced with robotic prostheses to enhance their strength and mobility. The agents' heads were replaced with special cameras, allowing them to see at any time of day and quickly analyze and process data, helping them develop effective strategies against Skibidi toilets. So the first squad, called the Cameramen, was born. This unit was the first to be able to fight back against the Skibidi toilets.
Whoa. So they are humans, just like the other monsters. Oh. If you guys want to see more stories, let me know in the comment section. Peace.